It was a lovely day when everything was everywhere, and our love came into season. I didn't know you. Life's little dreams you pushed aside. Can we take two until we see those eyes we love to hide? A night alone in bed with someone else's head.
Hi, my name is George Lang. I've been brought up in a farm in Somerset, and today I'm going to cook you a ruby red sirloin steak, roasted asparagus, stir fried, red Russian kale and a salsa verde. First, we're going to get the asparagus, which I've literally just olive oil, salt and pepper. Just going to chuck those right at the top of the oven so they cook nice and quickly. So the aim I'm going for today is something which is quick, easy, seasonal and fresh. So next thing to do, we're going to get the steak on the go. All I've done to it is just salt and pepper, just seasoned it both sides. Going to wait for the pan to get nice and hot before we do anything else. So while the pan's just heating up, we're just going to start on the salsa verde. So we're just going to do a tablespoon of capers to a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. So that's in there. So this pan should be getting nice and hot now. Steak there. The ruby reds were fattened up here on the farm. We normally hang our beef for about 3 weeks. So we're going to try and go for a medium rare on that steak over there. So with the salsa verde, what we're going to do, a couple of cloves of garlic, and some fresh herbs. So what we've got here is just some parsley and some chives. So we chop these chives. Chop these chives nicely, and when with the parsley, chuck it all in the garlic and everything. So it's just roughly chopped. Get that all in there. And so we're just going to get some olive oil, about 125 mils of olive oil. Into that. And then we're going to start by blitzing it. So go for green colour. So that's just gone to a nice green paste. And over here we're just going to get the steak. Check for the colour over here. So we've got a nice colour on that side of the steak. Check on the old asparagus. Coming along nicely. Get those on the bottom. So here, now the salsa verde, just going to try that, see everything's alright seasoning. Try a bit of pepper in there. Don't need to put any salt in because of the capers. Just give that a little stir. So I'm going to get a plate up for the steak. So that steak's ready now. Leave that at the back of the Aga to rest, and we'll get everything else on the go. So now we're going to start by stir frying the Russian kale. All we do is just a little more butter. Get that in there. Get the Russian kale, get that ready. Just get the fork. there, so the butter's melted. Just going to chuck in the Russian kale. Going to try and keep that. Oh God, broken the arga. Try and keep that moving on the hot side. I'm going to check on my asparagus now. It should be done. Perfect. Move the asparagus there. Just keep it moving. It should start to wilt down anytime soon. On the cool side. And this. Now we'll start cutting up slicing up the steak for getting the yellow brown over. With a knife. White. Cut it off. Should be nearly ready now. One more minute on that. It's on the plate here. I'll start plating up over here. Whoops. So right, got the asparagus over here. It's up, it's a bit hot. I'll rush kale. As you can see, it's wilted down a lot from what size it was. Fingers in there. Onto the top of there. Get the sauce over there. A little thing. Literally just drizzle it over. A bit of sauce there. There we have our home-brewed ruby red sirloin steak with roasted asparagus, red Russian kale, and a salsa verde. And as I'm a true Somerset boy, I thought to wash it down with a nice glass of home brewed Somerset cider. Cheers.